Here's a story of a man who was very righteous, very wise, and he prayed to God, asked God, who is going to be his friend in the world to come. So he fasted for many days, and he prayed a lot, till it was told him in a dream at night that certain person that is a butcher is going to be your friend in the world to come. So he woke up from his dream, very worried, quite angry as well, and he decided to go back to sleep again. But in the continuing days, he continued to fast and request again to know who is he going to be with the world to come. So he had another dream, and in the dream they let him know, we already told you, in your friend the world to come is going to be a certain butcher. So when he heard this, he was again very let down, and he cried heavily. And he heard a voice coming from the heaven saying, if not the fact that you were a righteous, good-willed man, and you had good actions, behave very nicely, so to speak, you would be dead from the way you're acting right now. Why are you so angry about what I told you, that this butcher is going to be your friend in the world to come? Do you know how great his actions were? Do you know that not everyone can actually be in his portion of the world to come together with this person? So in the morning, this person got up to go and find this butcher, and he confronted him, and he told him, I want you to tell me what do you do? What do you do in this world? So he said, what do you mean? You see, I'm a butcher. There's not much to it. He says, half of the money that I have I give to charity, and half of the money I support my family. So this Talmid Chacham told him, there's many people that do this, even more tzedakah they give than you, more charity. Tell me, is there anything unique that you did sometime in your life? So the butcher decided to think. It took him a while. And he said, I actually remember one thing that I did a few years back. And he told him, okay, tell me what this was. So he says like this. He says, what happened was, he says, I was busy in my work at some point, and there was a group of non-Jews who came by, and they had a bunch of captives with them. One of those captives happened to be a young girl. She was crying. She was very sad. And I told her, my young one, why are you so sad? Why are you screaming? Why are you shouting? She said, well, I'm a Jewish girl. I'm very scared. I'm afraid they might take me away from my religion, from my tradition. And I had much hope that they would bring me to a place where my tradition, the people of my tradition are, and they would redeem me. So, says the butcher, when I heard this, I felt quite terrible. Stay tuned for part 2.